Yo. Westside Real with your boy Dixie Trills, and I am Dixie Trills. We are out here on this beautiful Sunday, and we're gonna be talking about relationships and couples today. And I also got a special co-host that's gonna be co-hosting with me on the show. Um, and she is a phenomenal person. She is me on the podcast, and she's gonna continue to help me on the podcast. And we're gonna just do this thing. So further ado, here you go. Here we go. Let me get the drum roll. And then the air horn. Yeah, contact Horton is on here. Yeah. What up, Conte? How you doing?
Hello, how are you this evening?
I am doing excellent and great, wonderful. You know,
Thank you so much.
uh,
Thank you for my introduction. I really appreciate that.
yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So, out here, you know what I'm saying. So, social media land out there. Congratulations to Conte on her co-hosting. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make this show a great show. I hope y'all gonna continue to watch Westside Real and the content. Like I said, the content is gonna be great. It's gonna be powerful and wonderful. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna turn it over to Conte. We're gonna introduce our guest in a minute. But I'm gonna turn it over to Conte so she can, say her spiel um, and everything. Conte.
All right. Well, hello again. Thank you so very much for that wonderful introduction. I'm so very happy and privileged to be a part of the show. And thank you for choosing me to be your co host. You definitely made the right decision. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. But
Yeah.
no, seriously, I am very honored. I really thank you. This is good. This has been a want of mine for quite a while, and so again, thank you so much. Well, people, good afternoon, everybody. So again. Today's show is going to be about relationships. Actually, why do men and women misunderstand each other in relationships? So, again, welcome everyone. I just wanted to add here that, as we know, relationships are absolutely one of the most beautiful and challenging parts of life, right? Because men and women actually, we desire many of the same things. We desire love, we desire trust, we desire respect, loyalty, and connection. But we don't always express those needs in the same way. Many misunderstandings don't happen because people don't care. That's what we think. They actually happen because people communicate differently. They process emotions differently, and we bring different, different life experiences into relationships. So tonight, be ready, guys, because we are going to explore some of the most common areas where men and women misunderstand one another's, and hopefully we'll create a little bit more understanding between the both sides. So guys, get ready, grab your pens and pencils and notepads and all that good stuff, so
Yeah.
now take down you some pointers and bring back to your relationship, and then also just some of you guys views. So you guys are more than welcome to drop some of your comments in the chat so that we can kind of incorporate those in our conversation today. All right. And so without further ado, we have a a couple guests that we have on the show this evening as well. And so I want to introduce you guys to Uriah. Uriah is going to bring his raw, uncut feel to this whole conversation. So me and him, we go keep. I got my eye on you, Uriah. You know, I got
I
my.
know you do, but you know I can't do it no other way, kind of thing. And Larry, I like that introduction, man. I got to work my way up to an introduction like that. I like that. I like
Yeah,
that.
I'm trying to do my thing. Trying to do my
I
thing.
see you. I see you.
Yeah,
But
nah,
I appreciate you having me, though. Yes, sir.
yeah, yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
And
So,
Uriah, is there anything that you want to add? You want to tell us about yourself before we dive into our discussion this evening?
Um, you know what? Let's dive on into these questions because a lot is going to come out. A lot about my past, a lot about my present, and I don't know. It might be some future in it too. But yeah. So let's go ahead. Let's dive on in.
All right, I like it. Okay, so first things first, let's start this thing off. Uriah, what do you feel that as a man that you wish women understood about your emotional state or you guys or men emotionally?
Well, of course, I guess I'm just speaking for me. I can't speak for all men, but um, just you can't change me. I think I used to call myself the shapeshifter because I was kind of emotionless, but I can mimic the woman. So if she going through something, I sit there and whine right with her and be on her side, and not a tear on my face. But um, I think for the most part, man, it's just you can't change me. You can't make me be emotional. You can't make me, if I'm feeling the woman, if we have a good relationship, we have a good time, and good foundation, you know, I know how to be there. I know how to be supportive, but a lot of times they want you to be. I can just say the women that I've dealt with. I don't want to make a broad statement like that, but they just wanted me to be this emotional, just gelatinous mass. Just I can't do that. I can't do that, and it makes me come off heartless sometimes, but I'm really not. You know.
well, hey, listen.
Mhm.
This is a topic to where, hey, I kind of differ from that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
The women out here these days, man, they expect a stable dude. You know what I'm saying? But then they also expect a dude with money. If you ain't got
Mm.
if you ain't got no money, or you know what I'm saying, you might as well be um, womenless. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what, man?
These days and
I
times, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ran into some. I think I ran into something like that, man. But I think like the one I got now, man, it's not even about the money. She don't even sweat me about no money. Everything I do was because I want to do it. And she just be like, but she do for me and everything, but so it just depends on it's the look of the draw out here, man. But I could say for the most part, you're right, man. It's the majority. You know what I mean? I think social media got them all gassed up and how they supposed to
Yeah,
be and everything.
social media.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy out here.
So what do women wish they understood about men? Um, yeah.
Well, and I'm just gonna add just a tad bit to why some of us as women feel that men may be just a tad bit unemotional. And correct me if I'm wrong, but and it's not for everyone, and it may not be in every season. But many men are taught to actually be strong, right? To
Mhm.
fix problems, to provide solutions, to keep their feelings to themselves. And because of that, some men kind of process emotions internally rather than verbally,
Yeah.
and and I can say definitely from my son. He expressed he's only 23, but he's been in a long-term relationship with his mate for 5 years now. They have a son
Mhm.
and they got one on the way. But oftentimes they'll come to me, well, definitely the girlfriend, and just say, he just so, and I'm like, yeah, and we have spoken about it as well. And I just think that because a man is quiet doesn't mean that he doesn't care. And that's what I share as well. Sometimes he's trying to work through his emotions before he actually express them. I also think that men, want to be appreciated. They want to be respected. They want to be acknowledged. Just as
Mm-hmm.
much as a woman want to be loved, have that affection, and that reassurance. So that was just my little add, to that, just a tad bit. And I'm hopeful that you men will draw off what I said versus what our two gentlemen on here have mentioned as well. But just to go back to your question, I think you asked me, what do women wish men understood about them emotionally? And just from a woman, of course I'm single right now and I have been in relationships, but I think women often communicate their emotions in a way that actually creates connection. Sometimes we're not looking for solutions all the time. We're just looking for you to understand. Women, we are emotional beings. When the woman was created, I truly believe that all those emotions that that the man had, were poured into cultivating us to live into our femininity, as well. So as a woman, I can't say that emotions, are a natural part of who I can say that emotions are actually a natural part of who we are in our creation. We often process life kind of like through conversation and reflection and connection. And with our man, we definitely want that, that connection. And for them to, like Uriah said, now he can get emotional and understand where she coming from, but he's going to be the man and who he is. So validation from a woman doesn't mean that we want you to agree with us. We just simply want you to say, honey, I hear you, baby. I feel, it
Hey, hey,
doesn't matter.
Conte, it's funny you said that because my girl said that to me one day, and because
Yeah.
she was just like, did that work? And I was talking to her, and she made me mad. So I'm trying to give her a solution. I'm like, I'm a problem solver. That's in my life, my
Mm-hmm.
daily life.
Mm-hmm.
I just want you to listen to me. I ain't asked you to solve my problem. I
Mm-hmm.
said, well, you know what? You need to call your girlfriend for that because I don't do all that. Right? You know what I'm saying? I gotta sit here and list all this. I gotta solve problems here. You know what I mean?
But we want y'all to just be like, baby, I hear you, and not just necessarily to agree with us all the time, but also to correct us in that as well. But we want our man. We don't want everything to be with our girlfriends. You the strong one, you our leader. We coming to you and we just want you to, to hear us out and let us know that, baby, your feelings matter. I got you, smack us a little bit, come here, girl. You know what I'm saying, baby?
That's
It's
what I
gonna be
do.
all right.
That's what I do,
And
baby.
you that may lead to some good later on. You better try it now. I'm telling you now.
Conte, who you talking to? Who you talking to, Conte? You know better than
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that.
Hey, hey, what y'all think about that, man? Y'all need to comment, you know what I'm saying, and let us know what's going on out there. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Whoa,
Yes.
boy.
Jeff getting started.
Just,
Just get started.
just,
Cutting up
uh,
already.
God, dog, man, this is crazy, man. Okay, hey, listen, yeah,
Uh-oh. Who is
yeah,
that? We got the bell ringing. What's going
Oh, somebody that came up to Mr. Rogers' house. So what's
on?
up?
that is.
Who is that? Oh shit now.
Country boy.
Yeah, boy, potato.
Let's
Yeah, country boy.
go.
What's up?
He
How
dropping.
Well,
everybody doing?
all
Yeah.
right, what's up,
Good.
boy? What's up?
Good to see you.
Well,
Likewise.
Pay. This is Pay. Oh, y'all don't know. This is Pay Willis. You know what I'm saying? He out here. Want to be on my show. You know what I'm saying? Just coming in. You know what I'm saying? What up, Pay?
All right, just a surprise. I have a question for both of the panelists. And my
Oh.
question is, remember back in the day, no matter what, the woman stayed with the man. So in today's world, Why do relationships fail?
Oh, that's
How?
a good one right there.
You kind of went out on me, Pay. What was the question again?
I say back in the day, no matter what, the women stayed with the man. So in today's world, why do all relationships, well, not all, why do most relationships fail?
I mean, the influence
It,
is different. You know what I'm
that's from
saying?
that gotta be from a male perspective and then from a woman perspective.
Yeah.
Mm,
You say yours, Uriah, and Conte, after he get finished, you say yours.
Well,
okay.
it, all I see is just the influence, man. Like you say, social media, everything now is pushed towards, the man. The man is supposed to take the masculine role, the manly role, and take care of everything. But in most cases, the women don't take the role that grandma had back in the day. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So it's like it's one sided. You get called zesty, you get
We're not
called
triple teaming you,
weak, and
Conte. He just saying his opinion.
I got it. I get it.
well,
It's true.
I'm mainly drawn from personal experience. I never speak like all women, most women. I just from my personal experience, you know, and that's what I look for. I'm like I do what I got to do,
Hmm.
but there's a few things that I don't really ask for nothing. I'm the kind of man that my mama raised me. I know how to iron, cook, wash clothes, and all that kind of stuff. So if a woman does those things for me, I say thank you, no matter what, because she ain't got to do it because I can do it. Now that's only a couple of things that I require her to do that I can't do for myself. Now that right there, we gonna put a pin. We're gonna put a
Yes,
pin in that
sir.
one.
Yes, sir.
Go
Good,
ahead, Conte.
good answer, bro.
You know what? I feel you. I feel you. I'm gonna just add in on this because I agree with you. What you said about not a whole lot of women, have taken that grandmother's role. But let me just take it a tad bit. I'm gonna go just a little bit deeper, if I may, guys. So years ago, let's just be honest, traditional roles were more clearly defined, because men often were expected to be the providers. They were expected to be the protectors, and women were expected to manage the home and the family, which is going back to what you said, Uriah. Now today, influence plays a very good, a very big part in it as well. But what I would like to add to that is that today, women are more educated. We're more financially independent. We career focused, than ever before. And not necessarily because all of us want to be there. It just depends on the woman. Now some women do still want to just lead with that role and just be at home and taking care of the family and the household. But let's just be, let's be quite reasonable and real here. This world that we living in, a lot of times it does take, to kind of to just make sure that that household is operating correctly, and so that's what I became independent, because life required me to. I was an early parent, and and I chose that, and then really stick with the fathers or whatever. But for most of us, independency isn't of preference. We don't, it's a survival. I don't want to be super independent. I want to just be the woman. I'm serious. At this big age, I'm 48 now. I don't like being super independent where I got to think about, oh, my tire is flat. What am I going to do? While I would like to be at home getting ready to run my man bathwater when he have came in from a long day and serve him and take him. But I gotta goddamn, figure out how I'm finna, get the lawn mowed. I gotta speak to the lawn man. Got to take the child get a haircut, and this is that and the other. But again, it's because I was, I it's required of me to do this. A lot of us strong women, wasn't just born that way. We were built this way because of through responsibilities and hardship and all that kind of good stuff that we had. But modern relationships actually come to this main thing here. It requires more communication, it requires more teamwork, and negotiation than anything. But that is what I would kind of say to, to that point.
But you know what's crazy, Conte?
Mhm.
Most women would rather pay 100% by themselves than go 50-50 with a man.
You
That
know
don't make
what?
no sense to me.
And I'm finna tell you why. Because it's big. Hold on, let me come in here. And I'm glad you said this. You know why? Because it's a level of peace that we have. A lot of men be out here running around doing their thing. They think that they can come in because they paying the bills and they doing this, that, and or even just supporting 50%. It's peace. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm one of those women. I'd rather pay everything and change my tie, go out here and figure out how I am
Hey,
going to
hey,
get
hey,
the
hey.
grass cut.
When you say when a man say 50%, it don't always be about the money.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
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 that's true. But it comes down overall. I'm gonna be honest with you with peace, because I think we go kind of dive into this a little bit later. But there's no loyalty and honesty and consistency, in a lot of relationships, and that's why I kind of took the back seat to them. I'm gonna be honest with. That's why I'm single.
I kind of
I mean,
agree.
that's true, and I'm guilty. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm
Shit.
guilty of a lot of that. You know what I
Bruh,
mean?
Larry, I think it's time
But
to make these folk laugh.
It done got too serious.
And it get too serious, mate. It get too
Yeah.
serious and shit, man. But yeah, hey, we gonna take a break, y'all, on it, man. We're gonna come right back, and what I'm gonna play for y'all, um, I'm gonna play this video that's gonna make y'all laugh first. You know what I mean?
Uh-oh.
we know what it is now.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah, yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Hey man, it was
Yeah.
good talking to y'all. I'll see y'all next time.
No, no, no.
No,
Hold
don't be
on.
trying to leave now. You done got all this
Oh,
shit
mate.
stirred up.
Hey, out there, FB land. Y'all done seen it already, but I am finna put it on again. You know what I'm saying? So,
My girl
it,
said to me one day,
Nice
seen it
talking to you,
already,
Kate.
but I
Yeah.
am finna.
All right.
All right, man.
All
Hey,
right,
"All right,
bro.
boy.
hey,
Holla
All
at
right, boy.
y'all. Yeah.
thank you for showing up, Pate. You know what I'm saying?
Anytime, bro. Anytime.
Yeah,
Anytime, cuz.
come
Anytime,
back
cuz.
through. Come back through, man. Come back through.
It's
All right. All right, we're gonna play this thing right here, and I'm just gonna play it.
Give me that donkey butt and them big old legs. I ain't too hard to beg. Ain't no shame in this game. I'm gonna break it down and beg like Jane. Please, please, please. Let me ride that donkey, donkey. 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 Please, please, please. Been on out and get back wild. Let me do that donkey Georgia style. Grip your hips and bounce around. Now do the brown. Rock it, pop it, don't stop it. I wanna knock it, yeah. Open up and let me come inside. Take me on that donkey ride. I wanna make that body jerk. No time to play, just doing work. Cause I'm a businessman taking care of business. Gotta get a witness. So come on over, little devil. Let me take it to that other level. I'ma get sick like Bushwick. Cause I need a donkey quick. So let me ride that donkey all the way down. I got you. Give me that donkey butt and them big old legs. I ain't too hard to beg. Ain't no shame in this game. I'm gonna break it down and beg like Jane.
All right, y'all.
Hey, I'm
Oh
gonna tell y'all
my
right now.
goodness.
Pate is addicted to that shit now. I'm letting you know he gonna be making
Wow.
all kind of videos. He addicted.
I
Yeah.
I
know.
see it already because I am.
Oh my goodness. Oh
Hey, y'all.
wow.
Hey, y'all. Wait, man. Cause I'm finna put something out there like that.
Hey,
We
bruh.
needed that. God damn.
Oh.
All right. Wow. Well, we all needed that that little laugh there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's get back to this business over here.
Let's do it. Let's do
Great
it.
conversation. I'm enjoying this to hear the perspective from a man, and then from me, providing my input from a woman's standpoint. So thank y'all, gentlemen. I really appreciate y'all.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
We
Mm,
appreciate you too, Conte, because you know what?
we really
You're not hostile like most women when you mention most things as a man. You know, we have to walk on eggshells, but I feel really comfortable saying what I got to say. Even though I know I do have some couth about myself, but you know, you still, you make it very easy for me, so I appreciate that.
oh, absolutely. More I'm more than pleasurable to do so.
okay.
Let's see. I think I'll take the next question if that is that okay with you
Mhm.
gentlemen.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
go ahead, go ahead.
So what do you guys think? Just kind of piggybacking off what we just mentioned and what we were just talking about, relationships from back in the day and different things like that. As far as communication, do you guys think that communication is really the biggest problem in relationships, nowadays?
I
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I'm gonna tell you why I think communication, as far as when you first meet somebody and go on a date, I'm gonna tell you how I am.
Mm-hmm.
I know what kind of man I am. I'm gonna tell you straight up. So after this first date, you gonna decide whether you gonna stay with me or I ain't for you. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? I'm not waiting to the third date, this, that, and the third. I ain't trying to hit. I ain't trying to do nothing but look. And I'm gonna tell you,
Mhm.
I'm a nasty. I'm a nasty mom. I need this. I need that. If you
Yeah.
ain't into that, I respect that, and that's me. And you won't believe how many just go right along with it. Very interesting.
Well,
Okay.
well, well. Me that too, but with understanding, you know, with me, you know what I'm saying. It got to do with the communication, but the understanding. I'm
Mhm.
communicating with you, but do you understand where I'm coming from? What I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to say? You know what I'm saying? Because I've been in a lot of situations to where they didn't understand what I was saying, and they misconstrued what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then I had to explain
Mhm.
myself again
Yeah, if
on
you got to look,
how.
we need a whiteboard? Let's get the whiteboard out. We're gonna break this down, man.
Yeah.
Get that.
Yeah, but and then once I explain it to them, it's like, hold on now, you know what I'm saying? They from what they were understanding and from what I was understanding was different.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
so it comes a clash. You know what I'm saying?
And then sometimes you got to think, Larry. Like, understand what I'm telling you. What?
Yeah.
How are you? I think a lot of times they don't. Depending on what it is,
Mm-hmm.
they don't want to understand it.
Mm-hmm.
They try to act kind of dumb to it. Cause I've done it. As a man, I've done it. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
well, I didn't know you want your car washed every Thursday. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just saying, like, because I know one thing for sure. When a person is into you and like you, they hang on every word you say,
Yeah,
and I'm telling you, they ride with you.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's a telltale sign for me too. I'm like, she ain't really into this shit or whatever. But you
Mm-hmm.
know, but yeah, yeah, you're right though.
And you know what? I'm gonna just give my little point of view with that because I'm so happy that you said what you said initially, Uriah. You said that you come straight in the gate, letting the person know. Because here's what it is from a woman. Okay, when we meet someone, a man, and especially us that's single. Okay, we're looking at that. We have vetted you out. So we have did our own little research, and this is that and the other kind of field you out or what have you. And we just like, okay, there is potential here, because we want a safe haven. We want that
Mhm.
landing spot. We want to feel safe. And two, communication is the foundation of everything. But when you come in like you did, letting them know it from a woman's perspective, you shouldn't ignore those facts that are being said. Okay, because the issue is not that people aren't talking, especially in this that you just shared. It's the issue is that they aren't understanding what you are saying, or they're hoping that they can change your perspective and change you because they feel like, oh, I'm finer, I'm prettier. you know,
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
how you know,
And
but
even if they do
yeah,
change your mind for a minute, it's short lived. You know what I mean? So even if I come in, if it's a woman that I'm really I'm really feeling, I'm digging her,
mm-hmm,
and if I can sway her after so many times,
yeah,
I kind of veer away from that because I'm like, she gonna go back. You know, she gonna go back to her ways or go back to not liking this what I do and stuff like that. So, you know, I don't like to twist the arm too much. If I got to do that, I go on about my business. You know,
mm,
got to pick somebody that's a little more
easy,
and
yeah,
yeah.
low
Yeah.
hanging fruit.
I like to say malleable.
Okay, you like them low hanging fruits.
No, 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 that's not true because you know what? Low hanging fruit would be like a guy who ain't got nothing going on for himself. We're just trying to get a girl, move in with her. Me,
Oh,
my status is up here. You know what I'm saying? So if she succumb to what I want, I'm gonna elevate her every time.
Okay,
You know. So I mean, it just depends on the dude where he trying to take her.
that is
So
true.
yeah,
you
yeah,
Yeah.
know.
And
yeah,
that, honestly, that might can be a win-win situation depending because a lot of us women, we bout it like that too. We only
Hmm.
want this certain thing or this certain situation, but a lot of us are afraid to express that because we are afraid of how the man will in return perceive us after that, especially if there is a possibility of something, a more serious connection. So I like that. And just wanted to just, kind of close out my little overall response to that. Communication is not just about speaking, as we have all, kind
yeah.
of went in with that. It's actually about listening, with intention so that we can really understand and accepting what
Mm,
has been said. Like they say, a person is going to believe a person when they show you exactly who they are,
yeah, yeah,
you know. Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, this is a good subject, y'all. So,
Hey man, you can't go wrong with this subject, man. It's every day.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's every day.
it's a everyday thing, yeah,
Oh yeah.
and it's like um, it's goes both ways, man. I'm gonna tell you
Mm-hmm.
that. A lot of things y'all can put it on the guys too. As far as how a woman, you know, thinks too. So
Hmm.
I mean, like I said, man, I am out the game now.
Good.
I'm single also. What I'm waiting for
Oh,
is,
you single?
yeah, I'm single.
Oh,
Hey,
oh,
y'all, I'm single, y'all. No,
Well,
okay.
well, I ain't single, but I'm gonna tell you, I dealt with over 300 women. Well, I lost count after 300, and I still don't understand it.
shit,
Still
shit.
don't. Still
Yeah,
don't.
Ooh,
yeah,
My grandfather told me. He said, son, I've been married to your grandmama for 45 years.
yeah.
You ain't gonna understand. He said, just stay out the way. That's all he
oh
told me. Stay out the
boy.
way.
But you know what? Man, my uncles and my dad told me the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You're never,
Look, bro, I'm 55. Like I said,
yeah,
been around the block about 11 times, and I'm
yeah.
telling you,
And you know what they?
leave it alone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And you know what they also said?
For that.
A woman only gonna show you what they want to show you. You ain't gonna find out if they don't want you to find out. Then you ain't finna find out.
Now that is true.
Yeah,
Now that is
But
true.
it goes with men too, because
Same.
women
Yep.
used to always use that excuse with me, like I can't sleep with you yet, I don't know you. I said, guess what? You're gonna know the same thing about me next month that you know today, as
but
long
Mm.
as I want you to. So you
but
make your decision what you want to do.
Oh
I,
my.
I think men slip on that. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to women, they like a safe, man, like a hard safe. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, if you ain't gonna, if they don't want you to know, you're not gonna find out. I'm talking about you can go to your grave before you find. You know what I'm saying?
But then a lot of guys hold them secrets too, because I held a lot. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah,
Yeah.
but to me,
yeah,
I'm always open, man. If I really feeling a woman, man, I'll wear my heart on my sleeve and I'll be vulnerable if I like her, and I'll tell her everything about me. You know what I mean? Because
yeah,
I'm like, I don't want the streets to have to tell her nothing about me. So I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
her everything
yeah,
about
yeah,
me. You know what I mean? But if she all right, I might keep a few in my closet. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. You crazy, you crazy, man.
Well,
Oh,
I like that you mentioned that, if you really like a woman and,
Mhm.
you will show her a part of that vulnerability. But that's the thing, what I have learned with men is that, just a few situations. I think they can like you, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I think I'm kind of dissecting somewhere else, because you guys got me want to dig a little deeper. Because again, but with men, when they know, like, can you tell? Let me just ask. I think a lot of women want to know this. Like for myself, I think I'm a well put together woman. I think I'm beautiful. I think I got a lot going on for myself. I know how to run a household. I'm an empty nester. I'm independent, and different things like that. Are you all really able to to kind of see that in a woman, which I do know that a lot of men are not concerned about what a woman got or what a woman can really bring to the table.
Right.
But how do you all how do you let good women slip away? It's because you didn't want them in the first beginning, right? You just had a whole nother motive. What is it? I'm just
It's
curious.
a lot of good women.
yeah, it is. It is a
Okay.
lot of good women.
We have options. You know
Mm,
what I mean?
options. That's the key word.
We
Hmm.
have a lot of options,
Uh,
especially depending on where you live. And in Atlanta, a lot of options. A lot of options I wouldn't take. I do work at the pharmacy with pay. I wouldn't take a lot of options.
mhm.
But what I'm saying, nevertheless, options. Yeah.
Options. That's
Hmm.
what it come down to.
Yeah.
But what about those women that are willing to walk away, that's willing to not be an option? Because I have had a situation, um last couple of, two dudes that I tried to date, nothing, the other way, no relations or anything like that. But I just think the questions and the way that I kind of went into it, kind of let them knew that, I wasn't necessarily, I'm gonna say, that low hanging fruit, but I think I kind of, showed them that you got to put a little bit more into it than just telling me, "Oh, you cute, you look good," or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, you made them. You tried to make them put forth the effort.
yeah. I mean, and I don't
Now,
even
I'm gonna
want.
tell you, a man, we will put forth the effort on our own. You ain't got to say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
That's
if you tell us, kind of implying and pushing us to put forth an effort,
it. Mm-hmm.
I got 9 options over here, no effort. Now,
Exactly.
if nothing comes of that, and I might think, man, Kanye was cool as hell, man. Yeah, I might backtrack over there. And if I fit when I'm ready to settle down, if I feel like you was that wifey material, I may backtrack to you.
Mm-hmm.
But it's almost like this. I don't eat crab legs because I don't like working for my food.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing all that. If I pay
Yeah.
that much money, I'm gonna dig right in and pick it up and eat it.
Yeah.
That's
You.
what I thought.
Yeah.
And cracking, I ain't biting. I'm not doing none of that. So
Okay. Yep.
that's like a big part of it. Now I can't, like I said, I can't speak for all dudes,
Mm-hmm.
but
That's
I
a
do
big.
speak to a lot of dudes, my boys, this, that, and the third,
Mm-hmm.
and it is what it is. Just
Yeah.
like it's certain things we got to deal with.
Yeah.
It's just all about finding that right person that you can be real with,
Mm-hmm.
open up to,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you gotta go biblical. You gotta forsake all others, and that's gonna be the
That's the
problem.
part. Yep.
See,
That's what it is.
it's
Mm-hmm.
it's it's reciprocation for me.
Exact
You understand
that
what I'm saying?
that.
If I'm showing you all the good things and you loving it, and I'm respecting you,
Mm-hmm.
you know, rubbing your feet, running your bath water at the end of
Mm-hmm.
the day, you know what I'm saying? You know, I want that too.
Yeah.
and and not necessarily like that, but I just want to be cared for.
Yeah.
Like I care for that other person. And like you said, Uriah, like everything, you know what I'm saying? Like we clicking. You know,
Right.
Mhm.
and to the point to where you know what I want and I know what you want. At the end of
Mhm.
the day, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So and then, let's have fun. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, don't take everything seriously. You know what I'm saying? Because everything gonna be okay at the end of the day. Um, but hey, all I'm saying is reciprocation, man. If I'm putting out something, I want it back. It's
Yeah.
love. You know what I'm
Yeah, and and that's the thing, man. Like with my girl now, like I said, I'm 55. She's 16 years younger than me.
Mm.
Now, when I moved her in with me, yeah,
saying?
I was paying bills, all the bills before she got here. I ain't require her to pay nothing. But
Mhm,
sometimes I throw it out there like, "Hey, babe, you pay the water bill," and she'll pay it just like that. Well, no question. If I buy her something, she'll turn around and buy me something. Now I know she got the money to do that because I don't require her to pay no bills really. But
yeah.
the thing is that when I come home, because I work in the A, come back to South Carolina. When I come home, the house smelling good, looking good,
Hmm.
getting my food, da 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 da, you know. And I never had to ask. I never had to ask. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
reciprocation is very much in effect. That's what I like at this point in my life, man. I'm not, I ain't looking for nothing perfect, but I think this is about as perfect as gonna get for me.
Yeah.
At this point in my life.
I
Same,
like
same
that.
here. Same here. You know what I'm saying? In the past, I have let a lot of stuff, kind of overpower me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
And as far as I say overpowering, um, I dealt with a lot of shit. I just didn't, what I'm saying, put no boundaries over. My boundaries was like, you can just like easy.
Mhm.
But now I got boundaries,
That's good.
So I learned from my lesson is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm not
Thank y'all.
well he's a
Yeah.
I
Because I will bail out on a situation, honey, when I just, find that somebody, because my time is more valuable than my coins at this age. Because
yeah,
we at the second act of life. Baby,
yeah,
don't come over here
Time,
wasting my
you
time.
rich if you got some time. You said a
exactly.
mouthful. You said a
You,
mouthful. I
you
tell
know
people
what
that
I'm
all the
saying?
time.
Because baby,
I ain't got
if
no
you want to
time
come,
for it.
yeah, if you want to come over here and hit some, because girls are pimps too. We
Hmm.
pimp
Hmm.
this too. I don't mean it like that, but no, seriously.
Yeah.
That's true though.
We have our desires and our things too, but just let it be known from the jump, because to
Hmm.
me, you're not that dude if you coming in here with them false motives and trying to pull the wool over my eyes because you have all these options. Because guess what? If you that nigga, if you that man, if you got it like that, you go come through the gate just kind of like what you said, Uriah. Hey, this what it is,
Hmm.
whoop the whoop the whoop,
Hmm.
and that's it. I just can't stand the ones who try to come in and mask what
What?
their motives is, and
Yeah.
then you done wasted my time. Because guess what, when you try to circle back around to that and then tell me, or try to switch it up or whatever, I don't want no dealings. Because guess what, I can't trust you. I don't know like, I don't even like you at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hmm.
quote unquote, how y'all call, you done tried me. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
You done
saying?
tried
And
me.
so let's not do that. That's the
Mhm.
part that gets on my nerves and made me just kind of be introverted with that whole situation. Just let it be known. Just like the women, if all you want is a dude to spend cash on you and wine and dine you and give you things that you can't even give yourself. Because if I want to go sit down at a fine dining restaurant, or go take myself to a high class, hotel, and this is that. And I can do all that things for myself. I've already did it for me first. So I'm
Mhm.
not looking for nobody to come in so that I can order no crab legs, baby. You know what I'm saying? And no medium well steak.
Yeah.
Because I do that on a regular. That's something that's just a common thing
Yeah.
for me. I'm not looking for a man to come in and do anything for me that I can't do to myself, because I'm going to take this biblical. I have one source, okay? And that's the man upstairs. Okay. And so I know that but if I get with a man, I want him to make my life a lot easier. And guess what? His load gonna be a lot easier too. Because I'm coming in with substance. I am a woman first. I know how to take care of you. I know how to pour into the pot as well. What you bring home, I'm a multiply. Whatever
Mhm.
it is.
Mhm.
I mean, whatever it is, your energy, your dollars, even down to your look, you know what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
baby. Because
yeah.
when you give that to us, we know how we can produce from that. But
Right.
that's just the thing that I find myself having is that a lot of men aren't, 100, especially when they call themselves meeting a baddie or
Yeah.
whatever the case may be. They feel like they got to be a certain type of way. And that's what the turnoff is. And the part that I don't like, and what so many women, like me and are in this situation who just chose to be celibate. I have elected to be celibate, and it's been some years now. Now, do I want to be that way? Absolutely not. But guess what? I'm going to be this way because it has required me,
Mhm.
to be this way. Hmm.
Yeah. Well, this is a subject, y'all. I'm
Oh,
about.
this one is good right here. We going deep. We done been out here 46 minutes. We done went 16 minutes over our time. We
I
got
For
like
to pay the
real.
studio. We
yeah.
got studio fees.
We got some more questions to hit. Let's hit these questions.
Yeah. Well,
Sure, I'm
Yeah.
ready.
we gonna take a break for a minute, and Uriah, I'm finna play. Hey y'all, Uriah got he do music too,
let,
and
Oh,
let, let me hey, excuse
you
me,
want
Larry. Let me put it into context because like I get in trouble with a lot of religious people when I do this song. See, my mother's a minister, my daddy's a pimp. Okay, that's how I grew up.
okay.
So I have both perspectives. So my thing is when I did this song, I said I was in church 11 days a week, so I'm gonna use church jargon and make it cool. Like my gang gonna be my congregation, and my tithes gonna be my money and all that kind of stuff, right?
Hmm.
But halfway through it, I was watching this TV show about the preachers in L.A. and they wearing Louis Vuitton and Gucci, and they want to be like rappers and wearing gold. I said, well, if the preachers want to be like rappers and Lord favor them, why can't the Lord favor me? And I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I can spread the word too. So that's where the song came from, and the hook of the song. I implemented like a lot of the uh, prosperity preachers' names. Matter of fact, that's the whole hook. Prosperity preachers' names in the hook. But anyway, let you take it away. This one, a little perspective, man, because people be tripping on me, man. I get tired of it.
No, I was just finna ask you to tell me a little bit about
Oh
what.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it's called Pulpit Guap.
Yeah,
You can check it out on TikTok, Facebook, on YouTube.
yeah.
I got a few other songs on there, but it's a lot of old songs. These songs are like 15, 20 years old. I don't do music no more, of course, but my kids and my grandson was like, Gramps, you need to put it out. You need to do that. I was like, okay, it won't hurt. I do it for fun now. I do
Well,
it for fun, but here we go.
yeah. Well, what I
Okay.
say about that though, ain't nothing old if ain't nobody heard it but you.
Yeah, I've been hearing that since 2003. But
Or your
you know,
family. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Matches ain't heard it, it's still new.
yeah,
I
true
be
that.
I be trying to tell my kids that, you know what I'm saying?
True that.
That is old. No, it ain't old, because ain't nobody heard it.
That is true. That's pure facts right there.
Where you at, Conte? Um,
All right.
blacked out.
Uh-oh.
Blacked out.
Did I lose? Uh-oh.
You lost your camera.
Okay. Hold on. Let me try to get back over here. I knew it was something going on here, guys.
Okay,
Um,
y'all. We just gonna play the video while Conte come back to us. And y'all check this out. Uriah Davis off the chain.
Need that Creflo dollar, that Eddie Long bread. Pay your tithes, you heard what I said. That pulpit guap, that pulpit guap, that pulpit guap, my nigga, it don't stop. Yeah, dig deep past the collection plate. Going for that Hail Mary TDJs. That pulpit guap, that pulpit guap, that pulpit guap, my nigga, it don't stop. Yeah. got my Jimmy swagger back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. While I'm sipping on that Benny Hinn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now you don't want shit to Peter pop off up in here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Lord is my light, so whom shall I fear? Let's talk about me first. I fell through in that Gucci choir robe. White, looking fresher than the pole. Yacht like the art, don't confuse it with a bowl. Baptizing these freaks, I keep them soaked. I'd rather save hoes than save souls. Well, I'm just a sinner, I suppose. Or could I be the one the Lord chose? Well, as long as I keep my wrist rose, but it should've melt off in hell. I swear this world got me under its spell. Yeah, I live secular, but my soul's sacred. Lord, is it my job to clothe the naked? But I'd rather see them naked, shaking on the pole. Me cortisone is so cold. It's these false prophets that I loathe. Check my average sermon as the truth unfolds. Now big pimpin' in the pulpit ain't new news, but yet and still they got full pews. I know you see him, they in full view, lying straight face like a youngin' after curfew. From pulpit to mosh pit, hold this nigga up. Pimp shit, a goblet for a cup. Now should I have reverence for a reverend that seeks revenue? Nigga, fuck I you. Need that Creflo dollar, that Eddie Long bread. Pay your tithes, you heard what I said. That pulpit guap, that pulpit guap, that pulpit guap. I need that Creflo dollar, that Eddie Long bread. Pay your
What y'all think?
Okay, now.
It's
Yeah.
hot. It's hot.
Thank
Yes,
you.
it
Thank you. This
is.
little
That
song.
pulpit.
Yeah.
What that is? That pulpit guap.
Yeah, that pulpit money. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Pulpit money.
I don't know,
Yeah.
guys. It looks like I may be having a little technical difficulty over here with my camera. So my apologies there.
Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah. Everybody, I hope y'all enjoying the show. And we be about to finish here. You know what I'm saying? Everything is telling me that we need to roll out. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody having technical difficulties. Um,
The conversation getting too smooth for him.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. The
Yeah.
conversation it get too smooth. So, everybody, I want to thank my guest, Uriah Davis.
My
And
pleasure, man.
yeah, man,
Yeah.
and thank you, man. This was a great interview. You
It
know,
was.
hey,
Mhm.
We gotta do this. We gotta do this again, man.
oh
We
yeah,
do.
We
yeah,
gotta do this again. And you know what?
mhm.
We need to get together in the same studio and sit on the couch and
Yeah. That's what
or at the round table, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do that. Yeah, yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, we're gonna do.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, that being said, I got one more video for y'all, man, and
Let's check it out.
it's from one of my sons. Like I
Let's
said,
go.
everybody know I was in the music industry, and they now in the music industry. I let them take the reins.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So,
That's what's up.
his name is Elo. His rap name Elo. So we are fin to listen to it, and it's called "Own Your Shit."
Mm.
Hey.
Own shit. Yeah, own shit. All right, here we go, y'all.
Let's go.
I was a little nigga tryna do my own shit, but every time I did it, I went home and then I got whipped. But now I'm getting older, gotta figure how I'm gon' split. I try to tell my folks, but every time they think I ain't fit. Went through a lot of shit, but I do better for the next day. Ancestors talking to me, they want more, so I cannot play. I smoke a black at 8 cause I be stressing about some bullshit. It's only cause these folks be in my era about some old shit. We in a brand new era, so I gotta do something different. See niggas bust their ass, but they ain't really even get shit. These folks try to project, but every time you know they got flipped. I'm filling up my cup, so when I'm down, I get to take sips. Destroying both my lungs, cause they don't want me to speak. Cause when I talk my shit, they always thinking that I'm weak. Or thinking that I'm crazy, cause I'm saying shit that's real. Better check your emotions, cause I don't care how you feel. Get your mind right, nigga. Cause there's always another day to go and fight, nigga. Pushing negativity on me, that ain't right, nigga. Cause every day I'm gonna find a way to fly, nigga. Get your mind right, nigga. Cause there's always another day to go and fight, nigga. Pushing negativity on me, that ain't right, nigga. Cause every day I'm gonna find a way to fly, nigga. Why? Why?
Hey, yo, let me say this, man, real quick. Let me speak on this, man.
Okay.
I was not expecting that. I was expecting some southern shit. That's some real hip hop shit, man. That shit is dope, man.
Yeah, man.
Almost. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
yeah.
I was telling him, I tell all my kids this, man. Do what you feel. You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
feel like you gotta be like little baby because you down south. No.
Exactly.
Man, he
Be real.
stands out, man. He stands out, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Be authentic, man, is what I tell them. You know
I
what I'm
like
saying?
that. That's dope. I like that. That caught me off guard. I was like, what? I was like, okay. I
He
said, yeah.
and he did all his music
He
himself.
did the beat.
Yeah, he did the beat. He is a producer too.
He ain't no product of Dixie Hills, nigga. Get out of here, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, that's what it
Don't
is.
sleep on
Hey,
us over
you
here.
got, hey man, your son got talent, man. I'm gonna be real with you. I ain't gonna, I don't play around like that, man. Cause I
Uh,
told my own kids, like, you need to be a doctor. You don't need to be doing that shit right there. You know, something. But
yeah,
hey, he got some talent, man. Be
yeah.
real with you. He got some talent.
You know,
Oh,
um, you know, I just had it around them all day life, man.
mm-hmm.
Really. You know. What you think, Conte? I know we
Yeah,
can't.
I like it. I know. I'm over here trying to. I kind of.
Conte still in the black.
I am. I don't know what done happened, y'all. Yeah,
Well,
it done blacked me out over here.
well, we still love you, and we
Yeah, that's
gonna
cool. We got something for that next time. We all gonna be in the same room next time.
We
See how
sure
that go.
are. Come on now.
yeah yeah
Exactly.
yeah
Exactly.
yeah. Let's
But I
upgrade
would
this
like to
time.
add. Uh-huh.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I would like to add one question in as we kind of close this thing out. This has been such a great, much needed conversation. And I'm with you, Uriah. We need to get into the same studio because I think we on to something with this right here. Especially, with our different, perspectives of what we
Mm.
add to this whole entire topic. But I do just want to, land our plane with one last question here. What matters most, guys, in relationships? Do you all think that is loyalty, honesty, or consistency? And I would like for each of you guys, to answer that. And so I'm going to start off with mine. I just given these three, specific areas that we need to to select from. I'm going to say honesty, but I actually say all three matters.
Mhm.
But if I had to rank them, I would say honesty is first, consistency is second, and loyalty is third. Because in my view, honesty creates the foundation, consistency proves the honesty, and loyalty grows from both of them. If someone, in my opinion, is honest with you, they are more likely going to be consistent with you, and if they are consistently showing up for you, that means that they go be truthful with you. And
Mhm.
that's, in my opinion, that's demonstrating, integrity, because loyalty naturally develops over time. Okay. So without honesty, the other two, it kind of be difficult to
Yeah.
sustain.
Mhm.
So from you guys' perspective, what do you say? What matters most to you in your relationship or relationship that you're looking for? And Uriah, Larry, and Pate. If you guys can kind of answer on that, and then I'm gonna close us out here. But I think this is important for us to, kind of land our plane on.
All right. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Oh no, you take it first.
All right. Um, they always say, oh, that's a hard question. Yeah, they all kind of piggyback off each other, but I personally feel like you can't have loyalty without honesty. They kind of run hand in hand. You know what I mean? You can't say you honest with me and you loyal to me because one of them. You know what I'm saying? But now I know I'm going a little bit off the reservation here with this one, but I'm just gonna have to add one in and say respect matters most to me
Mm,
because I'm gonna tell you why.
like it.
If you respect me, it's all that other shit you gonna do and you ain't gonna do. You ain't gonna lie to me. You gonna be loyal to me. You gonna be honest because that respect
Mhm,
you have for me. You know, you
mhm.
respect everything from my opinion to, to everything about me. So to me, I think respect is the umbrella and everything else is up under it.
Oh,
Far as I'm concerned.
yeah,
As
yeah.
far as I'm concerned, you know what I mean? Because I can't have no woman talking crazy to me. That
True.
I have no tolerance for. But but
Mm,
I put her in a position to talk nice to me. I don't talk crazy to her.
there you
Some women just be on 10 just for no reason. And I
Mhm.
politely say, you may leave,
Ooh,
because I'm not finna get my blood pressure up when I
That
ain't got to.
that
exit
part.
stage left.
Yeah, that
Okay.
part. That part.
I like it. Thank you.
Yeah,
No
and
doubt, no doubt.
what? Yeah, and me, all three.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
they got to have all three with me.
Yeah.
Um, because I just because that's what I'm gonna give to them. I'm gonna give
Mhm.
my honesty, even if they don't like it.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna give my consistent, attention.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying, and what's the other one?
Loyalty.
Loyalty. I'm
Mm.
I'm gonna definitely give you my loyalty.
Okay.
It's gonna be you whoever is gonna be my ride or die. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
But I want the same thing. At the end of the day, like I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
But all three for me.
Yeah.
I'm
You
just giving
want that I'm your yin to your yang.
exactly,
Absolutely.
exactly.
Well, thank you for your you guys input. This has been a amazing conversation. This was really good. This really I like to have men friends and to kind of get a dialogue from you guys and vice versa the same. But I just want to say just as we close here, thank you guys for hanging out and rocking with us for an hour here. But at the end of the day, we can all agree that men and women often want the same thing. We want to be loved, we want to be respected, like Uriah just said. We want to be valued, is what I heard Larry mentioning. We want to even be chosen. And from a woman's perspective, we want to feel safe. We want a safe haven. And so the challenge is that we don't always communicate those needs in the same language. So the strongest relationships aren't built on people who never disagree. They're actually built by people who remain curious and consistent about one another, communicating openly, and choosing. You got to choose to understand over those assumptions that we may have. So when we stop trying to win the fight all the time and trying to be the first and have the last word. We need to start, to just understand, because our relationships will definitely be much more healthier. They'll be able to go more deeper and they'll ultimately be more meaningful. And so, I just want to end with, thank you guys, for everything that you guys for everything that you brought. And maybe that's just what love really is. It's not about finding someone exactly like you, but it's also actually about learning how to understand someone who isn't. So I just
Yeah.
want to leave that with you guys.
Okay.
Very well put. I like that. Very
Yes,
well put.
it's excellent, excellent, excellent. So everybody out there in social media land, y'all keep checking out the West
Woo,
Side
woo.
Show. You know what I'm saying? And with my co-host, Conte
Uh-huh.
Horton.
Yes,
You know
yes.
what I'm saying? It's Dixie Trill and Conte Horton. And my guest, Uriah
Mhm.
Davis. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
He gonna
Eh,
be a regular guest, y'all.
I,
yes, yes, yes,
they
yes.
gon' hey, They gonna hate me.
Yeah,
It's finna get shown up.
yeah,
They gonna love to hate me though. They gonna love to hate me.
yeah. That's what we want. That's what we want, man.
That's right.
So, that being said, we are out of here, y'all.
Peace
Yeah.
out, man. I enjoyed y'all, man. Appreciate you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see y'all next time. We'll tune
All
in same time, same station
You
on
already know.
Sunday.
All
yeah.
right. Holla at you.
All
All
right.
right.
Thank you, Uriah.
All right.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
All right.